Hello, you USF families. It's so nice to see you. It's been a couple weeks since we had some time together the last time. I missed recording this in my car on the drive home today because my mom called, and you never want to miss a phone call with your mom. So I answered that instead, knowing that that's usually the time that I get it recorded. So here I am late at night with my hair looking all askew, so I'm sorry. And I have this amazing shirt. There you go. This is it. So I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible, but bear with me. First of all, great job on the coming of age bake sale. Looks like you all raised $393 to support the coming of age retreat registrations for scholarships. That is fantastic. Such a blessing you are. Thank you for doing that work. I really appreciate it. Yeah. So 2 weeks ago, when we last had coming of age, we talked about diversity, and we included the drummer from the service, Aaron. This week, we're actually talking about good and evil. So if you want to just cultivate some conversations with your youth around when you see good or evil over the next couple days, that would be super helpful. If you feel like you're kind of stuck and need some conversation starters around either of those areas, please feel free to reach out. I'm more than happy to give you some material to chat with them about. And also, good and evil sometimes is such a fine line. This week we'll talk about the ways in which sometimes you don't realize that things can be not as clear as we always expect that they should be. So I think we'll have some really great conversation, and I look forward to that. I'm going to include a photo into the email because our YRUU, the Young Religious Unitarian Universalists, are actually doing a drive for Feed the Hood, a Feed the Hood collect-a-thon. I've got to read this because I won't get it all. Donate hygiene products for the unhoused in Oakland. Together with youth at UU Oakland, we will distribute dental hygiene products, deodorant, soap, feminine sanitary products, socks, and contraceptives. All of these items and more can be purchased actually at the Walgreens just down the street from the church before or after service. So if you haven't already made it or don't have things to donate, it's just a quick jaunt over to Walgreens to pick them up and drop them in their box for them. You can't miss the box. It will be in the entryway somewhere close. It's really brightly colored. Make sure you see a picture of it so you know how to find it. If you just want to drop those into the box outside the sanctuary, that would be super helpful. If you have questions about this, though, feel free to contact Audrey, the lead teacher, at ae.mcdougal@gmail.com. I'll make sure that's included. Also, Sunday, November 3rd, you're invited to bring a dish or food item that was a favorite of a loved one of yours. This is our Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead service. So we'll have a small ritual offering followed by a casual potluck picnic in the courtyard. Mexican hot chocolate and pan dulce will be available. Afterwards, the altar will be disassembled. Please take your photo and memento with you before you leave on November 3rd. So that is kind of like what's going on right now. Yeah, I think that brings us right up to speed. It was such a pleasure to have your youth really join in the drumming for the diversity and unity class the last time, and I really look forward to some deep engagement this week as we talk about good and evil and the different ways that they can come about. If you have any questions or need anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'll make sure that you have my phone number and email. Yeah. Thank you for being the best parts of the church. I really appreciate you bringing your youth as often as possible and helping cultivate these conversations at home too. Thanks so much. Much love. Bye.